Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Neerja Dikshit. I am a soft skills trainer and L&D specialist. And in today's video, we are going to talk about a new recruiting strategy by people out there or companies out there. Well, this is something new or important, and it is almost related to your resumes, right? So definitely we are not going to talk about ATS. I have talked enough about ATS. I have talked about it on Instagram, not here on YouTube, but a different form of resume which is called a video resume. Well, in this video I'm going to talk about how you can create an engaging video resume and what are the important tips that you should take care while recording yourself. Alright, as usual I have prepared my notes so that I do not forget all the important points. It is important to mention in each and every video because I just feel like you should know that I'm looking at some points, okay, whenever I'm looking down. Okay, alright. Now let's start with video resume. What is a video resume? As the name suggests, and you must have already comprehended it by now, that a resume in the form of video. But do we actually record the paper? No. We sit in front of the camera and speak about ourselves. Well, these are some new strategies in the market by which recruiters can definitely understand your communication skills, your personality. Are you comfortable enough to speak in front of the camera or not? Okay. Well, who should be worried about a video resume? Is it required for BTech students? Is it required for students with technical degrees? Well, it depends on your company's mood. I would say that these are more favored by the companies which have more customer engaging profiles, okay, and the creative companies where basically you're in the roles of marketing, or I can say journalism, right? Because these are the people who actually have to face the camera and have to speak in front of the camera, so it makes more sense for them. Okay, now let's talk about what is the importance of creating a video resume, even if it is not needed in your company or not needed for the profiles that you are preparing for. Okay, and what are the benefits as well. So the first thing is, if you create a video resume and send it to your recruiter, I would definitely say that it is going to give him or her a chance to look at your video resume first. Because see, recruiters, they are on a daily basis they are definitely reading papers, but if they receive something different, it is definitely going to help you out, stand out from different candidates and other candidates. Okay, now the second thing is, you can easily show them your personality, your communication skills, your speaking skills while sitting in front of the camera through a video resume. Is it not going to give you a plus point? Of course, definitely it will give you a plus point. Okay, so this is the benefit, and apart from this also, you may have increased chances of getting shortlisted or getting a call for an interview. Why? Because you took or you went an extra mile to apply for that particular job by creating a video resume. That's why. Okay, so these were few benefits and some importances of creating a video resume. Now let's talk about how do we create a video resume. Well, there are just 5 simple steps through which you can create a video resume. Let's talk about step number 1. The first step is to always be prepared with what you want to speak in front of the camera. Okay, now let's take your sample resume. Here in the resume, the first and topmost thing is your name and your contact details. Okay, so you can definitely start by writing or saying your name about or like in the video resume. Fine. Then there is your education and qualification or educational background, like where you have done your graduation from, your schooling from, any other degrees that you are holding right now. Okay, educational qualifications. And then let's come to your skills, all the technical skills and behavioral skills. Fine. Apart from this, any certifications, any projects, any internships that you have done, you will mention about that. And then you will also talk about any extracurricular activities that you were involved in, and also achievements or any certifications and awards. Okay, so basically, do you know that question which is take me through your resume? This is exactly the video resume is about. So you can discuss about whatever you have written on your resume during your video resume. Okay, it will make it much more easier for you to understand and how to speak once you script the things that you want to say. All right, so this was the step 1. Now let's talk about step 2. It is important, but I will not say you do have to have a fancy background for a video resume. Okay, you can choose a decent, well-lit space for your video resume, and try to understand that it can be something which will not distract the viewer from whatever you are trying to speak. Okay, you have to choose proper formal attires as you would for any interview call or any in job calling that you would get for or you will go for. Okay, now let's talk about step number 3. It is as simple as that. You are now dressed, you are done with your scripting. The third one is hit the record button on the camera, sit in front and start speaking. Okay, now few things that you have to keep in mind before you start speaking is you have to check out whether you are good in the frame or not. Okay, is there something wrong with your body language? Is there something that you feel is unnatural while speaking in front of the camera? All right, this was step number 3. Now let's talk about step number 4. You can definitely edit few things if you want to. And then step number 5 and the last one and the most awaited step is to go and share it with your recruiters. Okay, share it with anyone that you feel like, okay, this is the job I need to apply for, this is the video that I'm sharing with them, and this is my resume. Okay, say things with utmost conviction, be very natural while speaking in front of the camera. So these were few steps or 5 steps to create an engaging video resume. Now let's talk about some mistakes that are that can happen during creating or like while creating any video resume. The first one is you have to understand the pace that you are speaking at. Okay, take proper pauses in between. Do not speak too fast, because a lot of us, we do have a habit of speaking too fast, and time to time we forget about taking proper spaces in between or pauses in between, I would say. So it happens with me as well. Sometimes I feel like I speak too fast, but it's totally fine. Now let's talk about the second mistake that you do not have to do or you have to avoid is having poor video quality. I'm not saying that you have to record it with a professional camera, but if you will have a well-lit space and your quality, your audio quality, if you use a mic to create your video, then you will definitely stand out. Okay, so avoid using poor quality of video and audio as well. So you may be thinking that, ma'am, in your video there is a little noise or in your background as well. Well, that's because my mic is broken. Yeah. All right, now let's talk about the third thing, which is please avoid unnecessary details in your video resume. As I will tell you about what are unnecessary details, like your marital status, your date of birth as well. They're like, if they want to know about these things, they will ask you. It is as simple as that. Right now you're appearing for a job, you don't really have to talk about your marital status and your date of birth, and also how many family members do you have. Okay, so they're not interested in that. They're interested in your qualifications and your educational background. Fine. Now, all right, so this was the detail about video resume and stuff. It is not that I would say difficult to create a video resume, but you should definitely give it a try. But if you are someone who will be sitting in front of the camera to speak for the very first time, then it can be a little tedious. Okay, but I wish you the best. Do create a video resume. I forgot to tell you in the beginning that this video is going to have 2 parts, which is, in the first part I will talk about video resume, and in the second part I will give you a sample of my video resume. Okay, so let's see how it will go. Alright guys, so that's all about a video resume. Let me know if you need any other help, and also if you want to create your own video resumes and you want to get it checked by me, so you can definitely share it on this mail ID. Thank you very much. I'll see you in next video. Bye bye. Take care.